GreatGizaPyramid.com. As I play with my little Subterranean toy, at different points, I get leaks in different spots. Like if I push here, I'm going to get a slight different reaction than if I seal this leak. But right now, I have almost a good symmetry with the amount of water coming out with the leak and the fact that this is fairly sealed. I got it moist, and that sealed off the hole just because moisture kind of does that for you. And you can see, well, because I was playing with it, this actually, it'll work its way back down. And I had it going pretty good, just sitting here bubbling off, and then I started playing with it just before I turned on the video. And it might work its way down. We'll find out while I'm talking. But when I was working with it, what I was thinking is the system as it would be in the pyramid when functioning is this water will actually be at a, completely full. There will be a large volume of water there. I have a small volume of water. From the point up, I only have a small volume of water. So when that bubble comes up, the amount of pressure that this water hammers down with is nowhere near the pressure that it would be in the pyramid. And if I was to simulate that, I would need a much tighter containment vessel, because the pressures are going to be much higher. And this was really whipped up with a piece of styrofoam and some weather stripping, a piece of plexiglass, Dremel, and some really cool C-clamp type thingies. Oh, and a air bubbler thing. And like I said, I would be happy, glad, honored if someone were to make a better version of this than I, and you wish to shoot me some video. I will gladly utilize yours. In fact, if you want to verbalize it, what's going on, I'm please work with me. I'm looking for Team Giza here. While I'm talking about Team Giza, there's a gentleman named Kelly that is building a life-size version of the pyramid, the Great Giza Pyramid, over off the Mississippi. You can get to his website at thegreatpyramidprojectusa.com, and you can buy a t-shirt, and you can I believe there's a Kickstart program where you can become part of the team. And because the way construction works these days, there's going to be so much volume on the inside of the pyramid that there's going to be a museum and potentially the internal guts of 9 or more of the pyramids. That way you guys can be crawling through one-to-one scale versions of the several dozen pyramids in Giza. So you'll be able to visit the pyramids without leaving the United States, and or from other countries. You're welcome to come to the United States, and instead of potentially getting blown up or shot, you can just get felt up and potentially have stuff borrowed by the TSA. But that's a whole nother story. In any case, this will be taking place within the U.S., and I really look forward to being able to explore and play with some of the other pyramids. Believe me, this is just one of them. And I'm really into the pyramids in Bosnia. And I'm also, I'll be interested as soon as they actually get into the physical pyramids. And I've left them messages on their YouTube trying to explain to them that those catacombs underneath that they find where they're barricaded with rock, and this isn't, I'm going to bump up the airflow to see what happens here. Boom! Yeah, see, that wasn't quite as big. I wanted it to be more, but not so much more. Come on, happy medium. Anyway, I'll talk while it plays there. The way that the conduits were blocked off but still connected, that's because just like how in this pyramid they were using liquid solutions as conduits, the same way we do copper wire today. They are going to have been transferring the energies out of the pyramid through that tunneling system they have. And if they follow those tunnels to the surface, they'll probably come to people's homes, barns, hideaways, something of that nature. Or it was just ambient energy that they were using through the ground, kind of like how Tesla was saying, instead of transmitting it, just utilize the ground itself. So anyway, there's a whole lot to be learned, and like I said, as soon as we get inside the Bosnia pyramids, that'll be a nice clean entry. They will note the exact configuration as they work their way in. Doubt they're going to find any mummies or treasures, because these are tools, not tombs. And where else? Of course, you know, in addition, while I've got your interest, the pyramids over in China, they are, there's one that's like 1,000 feet, 1,000 plus feet. I would guess like 1024, but then I'm into multiples of 2. By, I think it's 800 feet tall. And it dwarfs the physical Giza pyramid. Bosnia pyramid, to my understanding, dwarfs the Giza pyramid. So this is not the largest pyramid on our planet. It is the most explored and the one that's most focused on, and luckily the one that we know the most of the construction of. And well, since it's well photographed, it's easy to duplicate. And well, let's see what we can get going here. Tell me what you think. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, subscribe. Tell your friends. Facebook me. Like me. Plus me. Give me hints. Give me feedback. Tell me I'm crazy. Because, you know, I want to hear where I'm making a mistake, because then I can correct it. Because I'm not making this machine. I'm just reverse engineering it. Thank you. Have a nice day.